Hey, everybody. It is your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys a new video. Okay, so first and foremost, if you feel like anything in this video is going to offend you, then I'm here to tell you that I do not give a shit, and maybe you guys shouldn't be so uptight about people talking about fucking consoles because it's just pieces of plastic at the end of the fucking day. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this video because, yeah. If you read the title, you already know what I'm finna start talking about. So, yeah. Okay, so maybe about 2 weeks ago, Sony just released two new colors for the PlayStation 5 because, this is something that a lot of fans been asking for. Not too many people are actually a fan of the all-white controller and the all-white console. Me personally, I mean, I was already a fan because we've typically been getting our PlayStation consoles. Well, not typically, we have been getting all the PlayStation consoles in black. So, like, seeing a white console as the main console was just a different change that I actually fucking loved. So I had absolutely no issue with having a white controller and a white console. But anyway, but a lot of people though wasn't a fan of the color, and a lot of people wish that the console was black and black controller. And I guess with the way the PS5 is designed and the way the controller is designed, I guess the color black would make it look extra fucking badass. But anyway, people wanted a black controller and different color controllers and blah blah blah, but Sony wasn't too worried about that because they was too busy giving us games and shit like that. But anyway, like I said, 2 weeks ago, they gave us two new controllers, a red one, a all red controller, and then an all black controller. Me personally, I went and pre-ordered the red one because that was just different. And the black controller is pretty much already something I'm used to because, again, PlayStation has been typically black controllers and black console and blah blah blah. So I just wanted the red one, at least for now. But anyway, so like when we got this announcement and Sony put it on their Twitter page and stuff like that, of course we had the crazy ass Xbox stands coming out of the woodworks. And let's not get them confused with actual Xbox fans, okay? Because Xbox fans, okay, with an F, don't do this bullshit. Stands do this shit all fucking day, okay? They always try to false equivalent shit like all the time, like all the fucking time. Like shit don't even make sense, but they'll try to say, but you know you guys are being hypocrites and blah blah whatever, like bullshit like that. Always a false equivalence. Anyway, so they start coming out the woodworks and they start saying like you guys are holding the same energy for Sony and Sony's coming out with controllers and you guys are just like being quiet about it, blah. You guys are excited about it when you guys were just on our ass about color controllers and Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys a couple things wrong with that. So first of all, I've said this on Twitter more than a few times that the reason why Sony can do a lot of the stuff that they do, that Microsoft does, is because Sony have actually been consistent with giving us the things that our consoles are made for, at least our brand new fucking consoles, and that's exclusive games. Okay, period, point blank. Like, I do not want to go out and spend $500 on a fucking brand new console just to say I'm gonna go play games I played fucking 15 years ago. I'm sorry, like that would be something that I wouldn't mind having on the side. So just in case I do want to jump back in history and have some nostalgia and whatnot, then I'll be able to do that. But having that as the main core of my console is just something that I would not want to have. I'm sorry, like, and it's just, to me, it's not a flex and it's not something that I think people should be bragging about when you done spent all this money on a brand new goddamn console. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm so sorry, bro, and I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like, it's just not fucking right. And I think anybody that's spending that much money should have at least 2 or 3 decent new games to experience that console with. Like, we legit haven't really, besides the medium, which I don't even know what I don't, do I want to call that game exclusive? I don't know. But besides the medium, we really haven't seen anything that's taken advantage of the Xbox Series X, just like with the whole Xbox One X. Like how many like games that were just catered to the fucking Xbox did we really get that really showed us what the Xbox One X could do? Exactly. So it's like, like you spending all this money for a console and this is the shit you get with it. I'm sorry, this just, it's not appealing to me, okay? Like, And my whole thing has always been, if I want to go back and play games I played in the past, and I'll just hook my old console up with it. It's no big deal to me, okay? Like, it's really no big deal to me. But typically I don't go back and play too many old games. Like, only old game that I've actually went back to play was it is Saints Row 2, okay? But other than that, I got what I needed out of my PS3 and any consoles that I had in the past. So, unless that thing is getting remade or remaked or something like that, even though I'm kind of tired of those now, kind of tired of remakes and remakes and shit. But that's like the typical way that I would buy the game now, is because, it's in a better form and better controls and shit like that. Because when you go back and play old games, and you feel how terrible the controls were and how stiff they were, and just like sometimes non-responsive and whatnot, it would just be like, damn, man, how the hell did I play this 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever. So that's like the feeling that I get, and also the reason why I don't like to go back to too many goddamn old games. It's just not my cup of tea. Okay, the second thing with this situation is, like I said, Sony are able to do a lot of the things that they do because they're giving gamers what we want, and that's fucking games to our new consoles. Okay, point blank, period. Microsoft haven't exactly been doing that. Okay, we've been through how many months already, and we've yet to see an exclusive game for the Xbox compared to what the PS5 has been getting us since the shit dropped. Exactly, man. It's just not comparable. Like, next month we're about to get Ratchet and Clank, and then months down we're about to get Kenya, and we're about to continue to get fucking games. And Insomniac with two goddamn games. So, like, I just don't understand this. Like, I really do not understand this. Microsoft have basically been doing the same shit they've been doing since the 360, and that's giving y'all niggas more controllers than they do games. And period on period. Like, what the hell I'm gonna do with all these damn controllers, and I ain't got nothing to really experience it with? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just. I mean, maybe this works well for people who like to collect and shit, okay? And who aren't really gonna use the controllers. But typically, when I buy new controllers, I want to use them bitches. Unless it's like some custom made controller and it's like specially painted or some shit. Maybe I'll just have it for display or whatever. But like, I don't know, bro. Like, if I'm buying a new controller, I want to be able to fucking use it, for whatever new game that I'm playing. I don't want to just like be looking at it, and I don't know. But like I said, this may typically work well for people who like to collect and shit like that. But I don't know. It's just me. I just can't see myself investing all this money into controllers and not being able to use them bitches and whatnot. I don't know. But Microsoft just haven't been releasing anything too good, and it's just been like irrelevant shit that a lot of people just don't give a shit about, and we just keep on getting this and keep on getting controllers and keep on getting controllers and more new controllers. And again, once again, they've turned around and they're doing the same shit that they did, this last gen and the gen before. And I don't think, as a gamer, I would look at this and be okay with it. Like, why is the company that's supposed to be giving me games and telling me to go buy a $500 brand new system, telling me I need to go buy more controllers, and I don't have enough new games to experience them controllers with? It's just not fucking right to me, and I'm so fucking sorry, but I'm gonna keep it 100 real with y'all. Like, 100% real. Like, it's just not fucking right, bro. Like, no. That's just crazy. And then at the same time, on top of all of this, these studios are the same people that y'all sit here and y'all brag about, like, constantly. Like, so Microsoft got more studios than Sony, but then even years later, we've still yet to see what these 23 studios can do. Like, really do. So I mean, like I said in my videos in like before this one, it's not a flex. It's not a flex to brag about having this amount of studios and then still turn around and still do the same shit you did last generation and then the generation before that. It just doesn't make any sense, dog. Like at all. I'm sorry, but it's not a flex. And I would be saying the same goddamn thing to Sony if Sony was doing this shit and Sony had more studios and Sony wasn't doing jack squat with the studios they had under them. Like, no, it's just not fucking right. And if a lot of you guys, and I've said this in the past too, like, a lot of real Xbox fans do have voices against this shit, and they are tired of this shit, but they get blanketed out, like they get covered up, because these Microsoft execs are too busy listening to these big ass fanboys who don't even fucking play video games at all. They just talk about them like constantly. Same niggas that try to say, well, this game has better FPS than the PlayStation 5, blah blah blah. The same niggas that ain't even going out and buying these goddamn games and supporting these damn games. And if anybody's gonna support these damn games, it's gonna be PlayStation fans at the end of the day. Even if you find a few mad PlayStation fans that's mad about whatever game is suffering or blah blah whatever, it's typically gonna be more PlayStation fans that's gonna support this shit at the end of the day, because Xbox fans, Xbox stands, let me say it like that, okay, are gonna be the ones that are just gonna talk about the shit, but they ain't gonna go out and support it unless the shit is on Game Pass. And typically, not every fucking game is gonna come to Game Pass, so there are gonna be a lot of games you guys are gonna have to go out and actually purchase with your hard-earned money. Okay, so like they spend all this time doing all this bullshit that they ain't even gonna fucking support from jump. So I don't know, I just have too many issues with that. You feel me? Whew. Well, let me catch my breath, bro, because I really just said all that in one goddamn breath. Oh man, what the hell, bruh? It just literally makes no damn sense to me, and just like, I don't know, bruh. But anyway, let me just go ahead and jump over to the next topic, because the next topic is also very interesting as well, and also something I wanted to talk about a week or more ago. Okay, so basically, for some odd reason, I don't know who or what or when or how we even got to the conversation of Starfield again, and how we started talking about Starfield again when I don't know, bro. Like, I don't even know how we started that conversation. Like, because it's not like we've had anything excuse me, too many new things released about this game. We got screenshots, yeah. We know that the setting is in space, but that's like literally all we know about the damn game. But for some odd reason, a lot of Xbox fans have been running around saying like, okay, you know, now that Microsoft has Bethesda under them, that now like if it may, oh, you know what, I think it was typically because it was like some type of rumor or whatever, that some big check mark Xbox stand that came out with an article saying that it may only be for Xbox and PC, and then Xbox stands and they dumbasses ran off of that and basically said, well, you know, it's not going to be for PlayStation 5, and you know, it's going to be exclusive to Xbox and PC, and these niggas are about to be crying and blah 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 whatever. And I'm just like, okay, have fun with that. Let me tell you right now, like, because at the end of the day, PlayStation fans aren't the ones that are PlayStation fans aren't the ones that are starving. We good over here, fam. Like, we extra good over here when it comes to games. Like, Sony been feeding us, baby. So I just don't even understand that concept. Like, if anything, y'all the ones that need it. And a lot of us are actually hoping that it does stay on just Xbox and PC, because again, you guys are famished. You're starving. You're fucking hungry, bro. Like, y'all need this. Xbox needs this shit. They need it, okay? This is something y'all need, okay? So I'm on the side too as well of saying that I hope that it is a Xbox and PC exclusive, or maybe just even Xbox, okay? Because it's something that they need. It's something that Microsoft need to come out of whatever ditch they in right now and just come the fuck up out of that. They need it, okay? They need to come out that damn ditch, bro. Like, I'm tired of looking at them. I'm tired of standing above them, looking at them being in the ditch, all pathetic and shit. So they need it. But my thing is, like, now, like, again, you know, these dudes are running around saying we're jealous of it and we're mad about it and this and that, when I've not seen, at least on my fucking timeline, I've not seen anybody mad about it being potentially a fucking exclusive, none of that. And somehow they drew up this other narrative, dumbass narrative, about us being mad and pissed. And like, you telling me I'm supposed to be mad about a title that, first of all, I know jack shit about, other than the fact that it's in space, and second of all, like, it's by Bethesda. Okay, I stopped fucking with Bethesda after Fallout 4. That was it for me. They fucked up too much after that. Like, I was like barely making it through with the past Fallout games, and Fallout 4 was just like the icing on the cake that just said, you know what, fuck them. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with them anymore, none of their titles anymore, period, point blank. It is what it is. And plus, Bethesda was pretty much already acting like they was under Microsoft anyway, with the way they treated PlayStation fans compared to with the way they treated Xbox fans. So, but I mean, like I said, it's not a big deal to me, because Bethesda is not a big deal to me and haven't been since Fallout 4. Fallout 4, it's just been, it just wasn't fucking good. And I hated the fact that they took the series and they wanted so badly to draw in new customers that they dumbed it down and made it the way it is. And my whole thing is with situations like that, when developers do that, is I feel like the same way that we learn how to play the games in our series is the same way that a lot of these motherfuckers should learn it too. And we shouldn't have to keep dumbing down the games or trying to make it easier for new gamers and blah blah blah. Like, I really and truthfully hate that shit. Like, I hate it like a mofo. But anyway, yeah, but like I said, I don't know. I just don't know where you guys think we're jealous at, where you guys think we're supposed to be mad at, and this and that. When again, PlayStation fans have been eating pretty goddamn well since the fucking PlayStation 5 dropped. Like, and I don't know, like how you expect us and want us to be mad, like randomly mad at something that again we know shit about, other than the fact that it takes place in space, and Bethesda are the ones that's making it. And on top of which, they said the game is fucking years and years away from coming out. So, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I just possibly could not just be sitting here waiting and waiting again. Like, how are you niggas not tired right now of waiting? Because I would be fucking tired, dude. I would be fucking exhausted. You niggas have been waiting for a decent exclusive since the end of the Xbox 360 era, my nigga. That's crazy. That's too much patience. That's too much patience as a gamer. If you're calling yourself a gamer, there's no way you're just gonna sit there and deprive yourself of something that looks good enough to play and enjoy. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, I cannot with that. And I'm sorry if this is gonna hurt somebody's fucking feelings, make somebody mad because I said this. But you know what? It is what it is, bro. Somebody gotta tell you niggas. Somebody gotta explain it to you niggas. And if it makes you mad, again, go the fuck outside and fucking breathe and touch some goddamn grass. Because you shouldn't be that goddamn upset at the goddamn truth. Okay? It is what it is. Y'all voices aren't big enough. And then the voices that are big enough are being unheard because the fucking execs, again, okay, are too busy hearing out the biggest fucking fanboys compared to the people that are actually playing the damn games and enjoying the games and filling the games out. So, like, I don't know, bruh. My whole thing with my whole thing with the whole Bethesda situation is, a lot of people, I said this in like past videos and whatnot, that, people really gave a shit about Bethesda and how they were doing. And if y'all were really fans of them before this and that, then why didn't y'all help Bethesda before they actually became a part of Microsoft when they were in their graves? Like, in their graves, ready for dirt to be thrown on top of them. Okay? So, and now all of a sudden y'all niggas are fans and this and that and blah blah blah, when y'all could have stopped that. But y'all just so busy wanting Microsoft to buy up everything and own every goddamn thing, when a lot of this shit out here y'all not even going to support yourselves. And y'all, like, all y'all bragging about it, y'all bragging about this and that and the studios and stuff, but a majority of the time you niggas ain't gonna run out and support this shit. Like, y'all just gonna talk about it, like, at the end of the day. That's it, and you're not gonna support it, which is something I find to be fucking weird. Okay, because if I'm gonna talk about something, then you damn sure right that I'm gonna be fucking buying it and supporting it, like, point blank period, or else I'm just wasting my breath. You feel me? So I don't know. Denial is just such a bitch, bro. It really is. It's a bitch. It is a bitch. It's not sexy. It's not cute. It's just sad and disgusting. Point blank period. Like, y'all embarrassing the actual real gamers, to be honest. Y'all embarrassing. So yeah. Anyway, with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video off. I may or may not leave a question of the day at the end of the video, but we're gonna see how this editing process goes, and then I'll determine from there and blah blah blah, whatever. Anyway, I'm out this piece and I'm chucking the deuces. See y'all.